Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So 1.3 million holders, more than 1.3 million holders at this point. An absolute army we have for Shiba Inu. Now, a lot of you don't even understand how big this is in terms of numbers, right? And you don't understand the type of impact this will have and how much it's going to multiply in the future. So as we see FUD and negativity on the sideline, we have to understand why this thing is going to be exploding. Why we have an entire community, very, very powerful, very strong, ready to absolutely do some real damage in this bull run. Really, guys, if you really want to feel it and see it yourselves, stick until the end of this video. Make sure that you subscribe with the notifications bell on because we have a lot of videos coming out and I have a lot of interesting things to say from my own opinion, right? You want to hear the opinion. You don't just want to hear the neutral and general information. And here I have it all for you. Guys, we have to remember that Shiba Inu hasn't had the greatest year in 2023, 2022. Ever since the last bull run, we haven't seen much movement, and that has obviously escalated into people loading up, others started FUDing, selling out. It has created a lot of activity in terms of emotions. But the most important factor here is the number, okay? It is bigger than anything. It's absolutely insane. And right now, you need to open your eyes and understand that you are part of a large number of holders. You're not just uniquely out there alone and you're taking some sort of gamble. You're here with a lot of whales that have put in millions of dollars into SHIB. You're here with a lot of other investors, and all of them are investing for a reason, right? Because they believe that this thing is going to explode in price. Think about it. SHIB holders are the longest long-term holders out there of crypto. I mean, if you look at the average holding time of SHIB holders, it's much bigger than any other one. And it is for a reason, because they understand that this is a long-term project. This thing has a goal, and that goal is to reach 1 cent. Even if we don't reach 1 cent, if we reach somewhere in the middle, still going to explode our bags. So of course, you know, with such a big community, we are becoming as one of the most recognized logos. I mean, guys, people see this and they know automatically this is Shiba Inu. This is why, you know, the Shibarium logo itself has this, okay, Shiba Inu itself with a bit of green, because it's extremely recognized. And as great as we can have of a mechanism and utility, use case, all that stuff, it really doesn't matter if demand isn't there, if the volume isn't there. And for Shiba Inu, all that, when we talk about volume and numbers, it's there. It's there to back it up. So as of now, you know, all I can do is really just talk to you about this community and how large and how supportive it is, and what this community actually means, and how we can actually utilize this community to build and explode in the future. Remember, we have Shibarium out. Shibarium has the potential to have those more than 1.3 million holders jumping on Shibarium and transacting. So this thing is going to blow up and cause some serious burns in the future, right? So everything here is about demands. We know how important cryptos circulate around a volume, how they need exposure, how they are in a situation where, look, if everybody uses them, regardless of what type of a meme coin it is, it's going to, 10x, 100x, it's going to go up. It's almost sometimes I would say that having this sort of demand, having the numbers, more important than utility and a use case. At times you could say that, because it's a bit like a restaurant. You could have the best food in the world, but if nobody goes to your restaurant, if nobody's eating, it's really difficult to sustain it. You're gonna end up going bankrupt at some point. But you could have, very average food, crappy food. But if the people are there, if there's a massive line, then this thing's making money. It's the thing that everybody's talking about. And I'm not saying that we are average, no means. I think we have a blockchain out with layer 2 solution that is going to be revolutionary. We're going to have a lot of projects on it. But the point that I'm trying to make here is demand is there, the numbers are there, and it's all for a reason, right? So in this modern era, these numbers could be multiplying very quickly. More than 1.3 million holders could turn into a 5x in terms of holders. Really, really multiply very quickly because the word spreads rapidly on social media, rapidly on the internet. By the time you know it, if some big influence pick it up, if some notable pumps happen, we might have, big numbers of holders coming in. And talking about the type of influence this community has and how big it is, actually it's important to look at this article. Just think about it. Satoshi Kusama, who has nearly 1 million followers on Twitter, very influential, has made it into the top 50 most influential people on crypto. And there are some big names out there, right? These are millions and millions of followers. So Kusama's up there. He's got the contacts. People follow, people listen up to Kusama, and they don't necessarily have to even hold anything within the SHIB ecosystem. But they still follow because they understand that this is some serious influence, right? So what is driving this whole community, and how can this community even drive Shiba Inu's popularity? So guys, listen up to this because this is very interesting. So obviously, Shiba Inu did not attain the status based on its tokenomics or technology, but due to it having an active community behind it. As I've said, it's not the technology that it started off. It was seen as an absolute joke. But the community went in, and when we saw that massive pump in 2021, from then on, the numbers just, start increasing. That's what we could be seeing in the next bull run. 2024 leading up to 2025. Bitcoin halving. Lots of people want a repetition of Shiba Inu's success, so they're going to be investing. So obviously launched in August 2020, Shiba Inu quickly attracted a massive following across various social media platforms, including Twitter and Reddit. Interestingly, early ShibArmies reaped the reward of their unending support for the project as SHIB price rallied tremendously the following year, 2021. It eliminated those zeros, lots of zeros. It showed what cryptos with a lot of zeros can actually do, the type of effect they can have. And this has become a very, very big and interesting price point. As before, people would look at a crypto and they'd be like, oh my God, this thing's got like 10 zeros. But guys, do you understand that those zeros can be eliminated very quickly? Very, very quickly. And you can, 10x, 100x, 1000x, 10,000x your portfolio just as quickly. So these are opportunities. Now, this contributed to a bolstering number of Shiba Inu community members as they spread across every nook and cranny of the social media space. As said here, this really, the message spread across the social media like no tomorrow. These stories of people turning into millionaires really helped out. I mean, people want a taste of this success. So dubbed the ShibArmy, members of the community have helped to put the cryptocurrency in the spotlight. This mainly done to the X platform and Reddit, with members creating a buzz around Shiba Inu, putting cryptocurrency at the forefront of the crypto-related discussions, right? So a freaking ShibArmy was created. How many cryptos have armies? We're talking armies. We're not even talking of like groups here, right? We're not talking of some supporters. We're talking of a freaking army that is ready to go to war at any point. And this army is about to do some serious damage because the army is going to be growing. So you cannot ignore this. So based on these efforts, the community has succeeded in luring new investors into purchasing Shiba Inu ecosystem tokens and bolstering cryptocurrency support across various platforms. Of course, if it's got an army, why would you not list it? Yesterday, leading crypto exchange Gate.io enabled support for Shiba Inu's layer 2 blockchain Shibarium, allowing users to buy Bone tokens on the exchange and move them to the Shibarium powered address. Right? So from Shiba Inu to Bone to Shibarium, You see how it all escalates. It just grows and grows and grows. And they're all in the same bubble. They're all in the same circle. There's a lot of trust behind it. And I think you should start waking up and seeing the type of benefits that it brings. So other contributions to the ShibArmy include defending Shiba Inu against FUDs, shaping public perception, engaging in an ongoing SHIB burn initiative, protecting unsuspecting investors from scams, and lastly, participating in charitable deeds, among others. So these are the points that this community does. It's not always about the developers. Forget about developers and those at the top. Us as a community, we can do so much as well. We're keeping this thing alive from the FUD because we know the truth. We understand. We see the vision. We have a plan behind it. We're not just looking at these candles every hour. Shaping public perception, of course. The more you talk about it, the more people start knowing about it. We got to be louder than these FUDs out there. And engaging in burning initiatives, people burning themselves, taking, their own initiative is also very encouraging. Others see it and others follow. It shows that if we all come together as a community, imagine 1.3 million holders. If we all burned, that would create some serious numbers, and it would only progress from then on. It would create a system where we would all voluntarily try to burn, or at least would go on Shibarium and transact and get this burning coming along. And protecting unsuspecting investors from scams. Scams are always going to be around because, the scammers see that this thing is, bringing and circulating a lot of money. So they want to be where the money is. They want to take advantage of it. But luckily, we have a strong ShibArmy with a strong community that protects us from it and participating in charitable deeds. Guys, charity is everything. It is the light, the sky, it is the sun. It really is important to contribute to charity. I think, if you contribute to charity, you will be compensated for this. Because at the end of the day, also, ShibArmy could be benefiting from the volume and from all the transactions that happen, and also contributing to the world. And this creates mass adoption, this creates recognition. It has a lot of advantages in its back door, simple as that. So as of now, the community is doing a lot. And the community is something that many cryptos don't have. They may have the best technology, they may have the best use cases, utilities, so on. But what they don't have is this community. The community is everything, and so on. You need to keep pushing. You need to keep realizing that we as a community, we can grow and make it even stronger, and it will never go down because there are too many investors backing it. And this will only increase once we see the next big pump, because people will be like, okay, so it's had this massive pump once, right? Created millionaires. It had its second pump. Third time can't go wrong. We need to jump in. So this is this true strength. If you guys have any thoughts in regards to the community, let me know down below. I know I've been rambling on about it, but guys, it needs to be said. It needs to be talked about. So comment down below. Don't forget to turn that notifications bell on with the subscription button. And as usual, guys, big thank you to everyone. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.